Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the tidal wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gangbang, and all they niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yeah, you already know we in that good old wave cave. I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. Know what I'm saying? We about to get into it. So, Almighty Suspect obviously really is a suspect because he got arrested. Alright, so I'm gonna post up the information that they have so far on him for those that are interested. But as of right now, we don't know the exact charges. We just know it's some felonies and he has a $380,000 bail. So whatever it is, I'm assuming it must be pretty serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had a $500,000 bail when I was locked up for 2 first-degree armed robberies out of New Jersey. So I don't know how the bail worked in relation to your charges in Cali, but I mean, $308,000, you probably ain't robbed nobody, but this might be something pretty serious. You feel me? So word then came down by way of Ant Jefe that he might be in protective custody. So before we get to that clip, you know, it's been a couple situations leading up to this. And for those that's not that familiar with Almighty Suspect, he's the Antoine Dotson lookalike. Alright.
Obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
And he's the no jumper host / gotta get into it with everybody nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's who he is because he's known for that. You know what I mean? Yes, he do bring other things to the table as far as like whatever music knowledge he has. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we know him for debating and always going overboard. The first recent situation was the issue he had with a female by the name of Jalise.
Thank you.
You're mad. You mad. You mad.
She mad.
You mad. You mad. You mad.
Played with. You've been played with. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you
This is a podcast.
What are you gonna do about it?
Alright. So after this issue, the new beef started to be with this dude named Brandon. You know what I mean? Brandon, who's like a conservative or whatever the case may be, but like a Pan-African. That's what he's like, a conservative Pan-African. You know what I mean? So he's super like knowledgeable about Black history and different things of that nature. All right. So they've been having issues. They've been having beef. All right. Now, when they first was bumping heads, just an argument, you know what I'm saying? Dudes acting like they're gonna catch a fade, blah, blah, blah. So they end up meeting a second time. But before I play the clip when they meet this second time, which gonna turn into almost a fight. know what I mean, it came close to being a fight. But before I play that clip, I want to play this clip when him and this dude named Kelpie got into it.
Prax, boy, fuck out of here.
I ain't never
nigga.
seen no bitches.
Who are you?
I'm Lil
Who
Kelpie.
are you? No
Kelpie
one
the
knows
pimp.
you.
Kelpie the motherfucking
Kelpie the
pimp.
clown.
You ain't gotta know who I am, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking Ben Franklin knows who I am, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
He
No.
knows who the fuck I am. I'm
You
getting
said
money
what?
every day. I said
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the fuck I am, bitch.
Who you calling a
Ben
bitch,
Franklin.
though?
I'm calling you a bitch.
So keep that in mind. Keep how, you know, Kelpie called him a B, blah, 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 and he reacted the way he reacted. So now we're gonna play this clip from the recent situation with Brandon. You know what I'm saying? And yo, Brandon, bro, you pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? You pretty smooth as far as like you a cool dude so far. But them tight ass shorts you wearing, yo, them shit's out of pocket, homie. Them shit's way out of pocket.
Watch this.
This is a fact.
He's a federal
wait.
and a wee-wee watcher.
Can I get a word? Can I get a word? Can I get a word?
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact.
You're a wee-wee watcher.
This is a fact. I'm going to say what I want to say.
And you
I
watch
call this
wee-wees.
nigga Antoine Dotson a and everything else.
You watch
I'm still
wee-wees.
going to come to no jumper.
You
I'm
watch
going to walk in and out this. If a want to do something, there's nothing but space and opportunity. I ain't worried about a light skin,
You ain't
no
never called me
nigga,
no
period.
bitch. You
So
ain't
if
never
that
called me no
gangster, he's always
never
bringing
called
up
me no
fighting. You can't
You
get
ain't
a
never
nigga
called
bringing
me
up
no
fighting, trying to put it on
You ain't
another
never
nigga
called
to
me
do
no
something.
So,
But I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Just like that. You are a
guys.
oh.
Guys, come on. Guys, come on. Chill, guys.
Let's do something. We knew he had a weapon. Let's do something.
No weapon.
Let's do something.
Man, what's going on? What you gonna do?
Nothing. Let's do something, bitch. Let's do something, bitch.
All right, this is going so well.
Nigga, I spit on you. Nigga, you ain't do nothing. Nigga, that part. Shut up. You a bitch. You a bitch. Nigga, that part. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, you got spit on. No, I didn't. You got, yeah, you.
So that situation happened, which I didn't really respect the way Almighty suspect for him to be the dude that he portrayed himself to be, and he always snapping off on everybody, male, females too, but the males he tend to be snapping on, and they go all the way with. It seemed like when it came down to Brandon, he had opportunity, he had space. You feel me? To react right then and there the way he reacted with Kelpie. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all think I'm bugging. Hit the comment section, because maybe I am bugging. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what I'm thinking, maybe I'm seeing things. But to me, it appears he had enough space to do that rundown. All right. So, one thing in reference to his history, it was said he was supposed to be a member of the Black Peace Stones, all right? And this was one of the things that was actually brought up while he was being taunted. And Jalise was taunting him with this too, but I don't believe it was in that clip I played. But I remember her taunting him with it. He was saying he ain't get put off or nothing, blah, blah, blah. But they was bringing that up, and Brandon was super taunting him with it leading up to the situation that y'all just saw with him. So if anybody was curious and wonder about whatever this situation was, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Yeah, let him get up. You gonna well him, let him get up, let him get up, bro. Let him get up, let him get on his feet, bro. You finna shoot me, bro? Hell no, I ain't about to shoot me, bro. How you finna do me, bro? Not in the car, not in the car. How you finna do me? I ain't like it, bro. Come on, all that. I see you, bro. I see this, bro. That's crazy, bro. Come on, that's crazy, bro. I'm like, I'm go crazy, nigga. Put it down. Tiffany.
Oh, she had another little homie over here.
Who is that, boy? Bullshit, boy. Who is that, man? Bullshit, boy. Who is that? When he was banging. When he was banging. Pass it.
That's a hard.
Crazy, man. Fucking bitch. Alright, dog. Yeah, shit, I'm a cat, bro. I'm a cat, bro. Set, nigga.
That was the clip, and that's definitely him. Even he has confirmed that that was him. He just haven't confirmed that the backstory that people have been pushing, if that's true. You know what I'm saying? As far as he was Black P Stone, for whatever reason, he got put off his set, and that was supposed to be the time he got put off. Now they violated him. They stomping him out, all that. You know what I'm saying? When you get put off of a hood, you know what I'm saying, they kick you out of the whip, that will happen to you. You know what I mean? You saw he jumped out. He was hesitant. He thought dudes was going like blick him. You feel me? And all that. Then, you know, he threw his hands up with the other dude. So he, you know what I mean? He was willing to fight and everything. But he got jumped. Again, jump could happen. But anyway, that's the situation that they was talking about and taunting him with because of that right there happening. So y'all free to hit the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about that. Or for those that may know of the situation that might be located out there in Cali, hit the comment section and clarify. You feel me? So anyway, after the Brandon situation, you know what I mean, dudes was supposed to link up at the marathon, the second Marathon Burger grand opening. All right, so they were supposed to meet up there. Brandon was there. Then I ain't gonna lie, the suspect did something else suspicious. Brandon was there. He showed receipts, his Uber receipts and everything. But when he got there, when he had left, he was there for like from what you say, like from 12 to 4 or 12, something like that. He was there for hours. And suspect ended up showing up and going live or something he did. I didn't see the video, so I don't have the clip for it. And Brandon had already left after being there for hours. The suspect was saying like, who said I wasn't gonna show up or something like that is what I remember them saying on No Jumper. So boom, that happened. So now apparently the same day of that Marathon Burger situation, he ended up getting arrested. So now after he get arrested, you know, they try to say, oh, it's pertaining to the situation that happened with Brandon and them because he's, you know, it was said he had a freaking knife. And then they were saying all the different things, but it's like $308,000 bail. I'm not going to say like, bro, him in that situation right there led to that. And apparently he had an open case. He was fighting I think it was a gun charge. But still, $308,000 just for a gun? Sound crazy, but I believe they said like 3 different felonies. They just don't know what felonies it is. And I don't know how Cali work as far as looking up this type of things, because I'm used to looking up a dude's name in the system, and if it's telling you all that, it's telling you his charges too. So the fact you can know all that but not know the exact charges, maybe that's a Cali thing. But anyway, that's that. So now we are at the point that those that tuned in was tuning in for. Young Ant ended up getting a message from a follower, a subscriber, whatever the case may be, in reference to suspect getting when he got booked, and his brother, the dude that's him saying his brother, I think he said his brother, that's his brother, had to go to court and everything. So he seen him, they crossed paths, and they actually went to the same court. You feel me?
So as y'all see right there, up there, what was placed before y'all. Now, that is from one of the supporters, and that is from my DM. That is one of the supporters that watching my channel that hopped in my DM because he had somebody that was locked up. And this is what he said. What up with you? I'm gonna drop you some info. May or may not have. My little brother caught a gun case and ended up at Torrance Court where he sees almighty suspect get detained from something unrelated to his crime, stalking charges. After court, they hit the county and he immediately gets spooked out talking about what should I do? They gonna run me. I've been to LP, Cap, YA, but never the county. He was super spooky Johnson until after medical saw him pass by the tank in them yellows. His reason was hearing voices and schizophrenia. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he did it to himself. And he said he don't bang. He don't gang bang, so he not worried about rep or an image. A nigga scared, laugh out loud. Said Almighty had a three-piece suit on, looking like an attorney until they hit him with the warrant, smiles to frowns immediately. Also, he said that they way Almighty was demanded about busting that voices in his head move. He think do you think he gonna keep it real when he call in? Man, I don't know. Laugh out loud, man. I'm telling you, motherfuckers gonna be calling in a minute with this. And I guarantee he remember my little brother because he looked Mexican. He a half-breed. They went to Torrance Court. Right there, man. Right there, I showed it to y'all. And I read it to y'all what they are saying. It's still alleged because I wasn't there. I don't know. It was just given to me. This is somebody who brother in jail, and this is what he's saying he saw. And this is also the message he sent as well.
Yeah, man, he said Almighty ass was, that nigga was shaking like booty meat all the way up to the county jail and shit from the Torrance courthouse and shit. And that nigga was adamant than a motherfucker about not trying to get ran because he don't gangbang no more and he a LA rapper who be popping it. My brother said, nigga, you sure you want to do that, nigga? Your image? He said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about them politics, nigga. I don't gangbang.
So it's true that Almighty Suspect does not gangbang, so the politics will not apply to him. But we all know that Almighty Suspect be out here like a tuna, like a turned up non-affiliate, and we expected nothing of Almighty but to go to that dorm, and if you got some fades, run some fades. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. I don't understand what is this man scared to run some fades for if this is true.
Just like Ant said, Quam said the same thing, because it's facts. We don't know if it's a fact. It's fact that we don't know if it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So until we find out this is a Snapple fact, you feel me? Then, you know, we can't stamp it. But right now, going off of what's presented to us, I'm just going to speak on this. If Almighty Suspect, the dude that's quick to go off the handle and he be talking like he like that, because he be talking like he like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he be talking like he like that. Just like, it's more clips and everything. I'm just wasn't about to go through all that and mad clips and all this. You know what I'm saying? Because really, I'm not too invested in this dude's storyline like that. But I do, when I heard about him checking in, I had to do this. I've been following what's going on, but I just didn't do no video. You know what I'm saying? But the possibility that you checked in and you be talking the way you talking, act the way you acting, you coming at females next, you coming at men, you coming at dudes next. You know what I'm saying? But you do this, and then after I just saw the way you hesitated with the Brandon dude, after getting all hyped and acting like this and that. But the Kelpie dude, soon as he clarified, he said he called you a biatch, you was on him immediately. You know what I'm saying? That little, like, you could have got on son if you really was like on that. You know what I mean? But the dude's a black belt, cause Brandon, he supposed to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu and all that, but the way suspect was talking to him like that don't mean nothing, which it shouldn't mean nothing. You gonna catch the fade, but you talking like you gonna just dive straight in. It's talking like strategy ain't matter. Like he'll put hands, all type of hands on Brandon. He ain't do that. So the turnaround here that you checking in is like, bro, you can't really respect that at no capacity. They probably like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Send me to PC. You know what I'm saying? Send me to pussy camp. You feel me? Like, so if this turned out to be true, it's not respectable at all. And he's not going to be able to come. I mean, he's not on no jumper anyway, even though after Adam fired him, he has been like, insinuating that he would let him back. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a possibility. You know what I mean? So he been hinting at that. So he might not really be done forever. But even if he ain't, and this comes out, listen, man, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. I just don't take him serious anyway. A lot of people look at him like he just be yeah. And you have said this and that, like Ant was saying. You said a lot of shit, homie. So you gonna have to stand on that. You be talking crazy, talking tough. Is plenty of niggas, of course, that's gonna want to see that. Hopefully this ain't true for the sake of you, dude. Because if it is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, tricks are for kids, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're gonna see what happened. You know what I mean? But it get real in the field, you know what I'm saying? Get real in the field. So you can't take that shit. Don't step out there. Stay your ass in the house, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And if there's any major update with this situation, I drop another vid, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, that's that. Alright. Boom. So you already know. It's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and y'all know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all of you for pulling up. Yeah, the surfers, man. So hit that like if you like this joint. Hit the comment section. You know that's the basement. Got something to say. Of course, hit that sub and holla at the blood. Join the Surfer Nation. Hit the notification bells when I drop something that's going to yell. And of course, this last but not least, always look both ways before you cross that street, because you might get hit.
But if the boy tall slick